All right, sparklers, it's Friday. Ooh. All right. You okay, Pagey Page? That's you. Look at you being so cute. I'll hold you. Let me put these doggy foods down on the ground. I was on Pinterest and I saw a recipe where you take baby cereal and you mix it with bananas and an egg to make pancakes. And those are so far foods that Reagan has had. I did add a little bit of the peanut butter that we had made in the blender to it to give it flavor. And I put it in a little heart shape so it's nice and cute. It looks really thick. I didn't add any water. But when it gets loose enough, I was going, see, I think it's still not. Problem is I can't see what it looks like on the other side. Yeah. You're eating it very well. Oop, you dropped them. Yum, more. What do you think of that? Mommy's watching you. Mommy's watching you. She's just gonna stand here and pick up this gummy bowl. This is Mr. Copper. Yep. Yeah. You okay? You got it, Ray? Making me nervous since I'm watching. Is it getting in your mouth or is it all getting on your lap? It's good, huh? That's kind of good. Yummy. Smile. Good job. We are moving, yes. Today is March. Today is March 30th. We have the movers coming April 12th. And then they're packing everything and we are planning to drive away April 16th after work. And we are gonna use the weekend to get to Georgia. We're gonna stop, be mindful with dogs, Reagan, things like that. Take our time, but just get there when we can get there. And then we are going to rock it in an Airbnb for about a week till we close on the 23rd. So we have to, hey dogs, I'm trying to record something for a vlog, so I need y'all to take it down a notch. So we have to get through everything, mainly frozen goods, because those will go bad. And there's mostly stuff in the pantry that we're not gonna bring, such as flour, sugar, things like that. But anywho, our frozen goods, Reagan's gonna be having a blast the next week or so because we have to get through all of this milk that's left, because I know the second we attempt to pack it, it will not stay frozen and it will start thawing. And so these are big bags, which is going to make things a little tricky. These aren't small bags. These are 7-ounce bags. This is a couple feedings at least in a bag, because I only would say I feed her 2 to 3 ounces of feeding. Now she can feed every hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever she wants she can feed when it comes to feeding direct. But I would guess that she eats only 2 to 3 ounces at a time, because I probably only produce 2 to 3 ounces at a time. there's a lot of milk here, and I'm not really sure what my ultimate plan is going to be. I'm thinking I will pump on the entire drive and just feed her directly any bagged milk. That way, outside of changing her, we can just kind of keep driving without having to feed her direct. But I'm not really sure how realistic that is, only because I have not pumped in several months, actually. I used to do even the manual pump while I was working. I would even use the electric pump. I cut back a lot on the electric pump since moving to this place. And then I used it several times, but I packed it away. And then when we went to Florida in January, I used the manual pump, which allowed us to go out to breakfast because I had pumped Reagan a bottle. But once we came back from that trip, I didn't pump again. I even brought the pump for going back to Florida for Will's father's passing, but I didn't pump. And so I've not pumped since. And either Reagan is eating everything and her belly needs so much milk that we don't have any spare milk, or I don't know. We don't pump. I could be my supply is probably cutting back. Reagan's also eating foods slowly. She's not eating a lot, so I feel like I'm okay, but I do think I'm gonna start menstruating here eventually in the next month or so. If it doesn't come back sooner, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really know how all that works, so we'll see. All right, so we are taking our lunch break and we're gonna do some weeding out here. I already got started this morning a little bit, but I had to get back to work, so we are going to be finishing up what we started. Reagan is sitting out with me. She is enjoying the view, playing with some toys. Isn't that right, little cute Puff? My little Cheeto Puff. My Cheeto Puff playing with the toys. Arizona, known for our xeriscaping. So easy, so low maintenance.
You can go in between the cars.
There's a lot of junk in here. They're gonna be very angry. What's bad is that's not even all of it. We're just running out of room. We have obviously been throwing things away as we pack and prepare for the move, but we've been running out of room in the trash can, and I think there's maybe more trash in the garage. He grabbed everything he saw, but I know for sure We are limited on space, and we're not even done going through everything. But, I have to obviously get dressed still. Today is the day that Spud leaves.
Spud?
Yeah. We thought it made the most sense to sell our car. This was our first car. This was the first thing we bought under our name. We were barely driving into Arizona in a Fusion, which seemed to practically engine cut in Georgia somewhere. How odd. And
It's made it smart.
and then we bought this as our first vehicle. I drove it mostly to work when I was back at PetSmart. And then of course to my current job. And then we decided that it made the most sense to part ways with it now, and we'll only have the van. The plan will be to get another vehicle when we get into Georgia, within the first week or so. But it made sense to just get rid of one of them now. That way we don't have to worry about pulling it back and forth, the cost of transportation, or having somebody drive it. It didn't really seem to benefit anybody, so that's why we are cutting ties.
It still, ironically doesn't feel like we're selling it yet. It just feels like it's just going to continue to sit there. I feel like when we actually get here, they'll be like, oh shoot, this is actually our car going.
We've not driven it too much since being here.
Not really in the last year.
Well, yeah, since working from home. With the move, it doesn't make as much sense.
No, it doesn't. So it's like, we're going to, quotes, because this is not really real, but we're going to make money on the sale. Mind you, we're going to turn around and get a new car. We're going to put some more of our cash into it, so it's a better down payment. So it's not really making money. It's just, we'd have to pay to ship it, $1,200-$1,300, and then that's a pain. And then it still doesn't defeat the fact that it's not comfortable with a car seat in there. For me, being the driver, I have to have my seat wicked forward, unless it's all the way behind the passenger seat. But then if it's behind the passenger seat, no one can sit in the passenger side of the car, and still no one can sit behind me, so it just becomes a me and Reagan car. So we're making the decision to get something slightly bigger, so that way it still is a comfortable family car when we're all traveling together.
I have to go make dog food, and I still have to get dressed. I look like a bum. Oh man, today is literally the worst work day I've had in a long time, since last week. Didn't even get to finish my lunch. My avocado, it browned. Whatever. The touchless car sales people, Carvana humans, are outside creeping on my car. Let's watch. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, he's allowed to go in it?
Mm-hmm. Keys in there.
Oh, creepy. What if he drives away?
As long as they pay us.
Dang. Does he know we're watching?
Yeah, I'm sure he saw me.
Dang. How do you feel?
Just pulled up. I've got some papers for you to sign. I feel good. I'm I don't know. To me, I'm oh wow. We leave 2 weeks from Friday. Our stuff gets picked up a week from Monday. That feels weird.
I know, we have to steam back. That's gonna be fun. Do we go outside now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Check out this lockbox. Bam. It's not our car anymore.
He is being sold. I'm sure you want to black out all of this.
Dang, we only own one car. We're going down in the world.
Loser status. No house, no cars.
Can she drive? Ooh, yuck. That's nasty, Mom. Woo. That gives you goosebumps. No? No? You're that's gross, Mom. That's nasty. Oh, Reagan. Reagan Page. Reagan Page, you're so messy, little thing. Hey. You know what was making her smile last night was every time her dinosaur made noise. Reagan. Push on him. Push on the dinosaur, Paigey. Paigey. Push, push. Make it make noise. Want me to push it? That's your dinosaur. Reagan, you're front facing. You've never front faced the world before. Whoa, hold on. Hold on, kid. You're front facing, Ray. You're a big girl now. You're such a big girl. Look at you front facing. You front facing queen. Yeah. You stinker bug. Boop, boop, boop. Where are we going, Mr. Platypus?
The hell?
You're just wearing plaid. Oh my god, a John Deere. That's what Will's gonna get Reagan for the backyard. Look at Reagan front facing. Woo!
Oh, Reagan's gonna have a...
She's feeling the wind. Reagan, that's where you're gonna put your juice someday. Whee! You got that one leg up, you pumping.
Looks like I'm pumping something.
Pump the legs. Pump the legs. You looking at your daddy. Look at your hair coming nice and thick.
Dude, Austin's like, dude, she totally has a mohawk.
She's so cute. What do you think, Reagan? He's making you feel nervous.
Reagan, is that yours?
It's what her... Reagan's sock!
Is that hers?
Yeah!
Reagan, why are you getting rid of socks right off the leg?
Yeah, Ray. You know, your socks are always hard because you take one off, not the other, and then I never can find their mates.
The mates?
Their mates, they go missing. This is your sock.
Your sock?
That's yours.
Oh, mine?
Yes. No, you.
For me?
You.
Look at my little flow.
I know, she's so cute. We made a cute baby. What the heck was that? Stop.
Okay, I promise I
No,
won't.
one more time and don't do it or I'm gonna shove my fist up you. You made me nervous. That wasn't a real kiss. Come kiss my lips, babe. Reagan's off-roading. Whoa! I don't see it.
You don't see it? It's right here.
It all looks like rocks to me, Will.
Want to do another donut, Ray?
Do donuts. Whoa! Whoa! You're making donuts. Yeah. Oh, hi. Careful, Reagan Page. I took this selfie with Reagan and made it my desktop background. This is the first day I worked with her. since her birth. And now she's big, pushing herself backwards. And she really likes her dinosaur. Don't you? Look, look. You push on him. If you push on his top, he'll go and make noise. Push, push. Oh, you're going backwards again. We have lots of packing to finish off this weekend, including, I would like, in my head, my perfect vision is to get the backyard done as far as resetting all of that mulch, rubber, decor, and then finishing up, of course, my weed collections. But just making sure everything is clean, good to go. I would like to get the grill completely wiped down and set into the garage along with any of the outdoor furniture, just so there's nothing out here. And then as we decide to sit out there, we can do that in the moment, but just get everything kind of condensed. That's what I would like to have completed this weekend. And then Will's made comments about getting me out of the nursery room. It's not really a nursery, but that's what we call it. Where I work, which is fine. I'm good to get out of there, and I think it would be good because we could steam vac and clean up the floor. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. This will really help us tackle a lot of chores. So I've obviously been a fan of Baby Shark just because I like the play on Baby Sparks, but I put on this Pinkfong show for Reagan, and she seems to be having a ball with it. You like that?
I've never met a baby shark before. Actually, I've never met anybody that wasn't a dinosaur before. What are you doing? I'm Dino Panic. My ship crashed here. Yep. And now I'm missing the star that helps guide me. W. I know someone who can help. Really? Triple Yup, come on, this way.
Who is the king of dinosaurs? Me, Spinosaurus.